So good. So flexible. I think I will still go with that. For Emma style. On blunt weapon. For blunt weaponry. And what you can usually craft with a blunt weapon, those are your craft pretty much. So you have weapon, plasma tonfa, arm, Creed of the Night. Armor, it will depend on what you get with purple, but if you get Bishop Cassock, you go Clergy Cassock and you find some gold for that. After that, if you have dress, you go Dragon Dobog because the effect is better than the other one, the Ching Pao. Tuxedo, same thing, the effect is better over here, so if you are on dress shirt, you go that. Tiara of Light on all those builds. Bio Booster, Schrödinger Box, Plasma Tonfa, and you have Creed of the Night as an arm. Yeah, Tiara of Light. Pound, Tunnel, Tonfa, Parrot Flag, Drapnir. But you have to, because that's the thing. We want one build for everything. So the easiest thing to do is doing Creed of the Night on every time doing the weapon for Plasma Tonfa for the weapon, and regardless the armor type they do, they will always do the Creed of the Night and the Plasma Tonfa because they will be used to crafting that weapon. So that's why I did for that. I did that build there. It's easier because it's always the same arm on every armor type you get. Reach it up to 2. Purple, accelerate. Purple gives you the extra armor earlier. I'm having a green armor already. Accelerate is very flexible, but you can use bread seeking if you want to. If you don't have accelerate yet, or you don't want to spend a gold for it, it's very it's a good investment of your gold though. It's a good attitude. Weapon wise, plasma tonfa, we'll be using a steel since we use purple with the scrap metal. You'll be having one component for the steel already. So and since we're crafting steel as well, steel when we craft steel, you make a second. You have two steels, so we use one for the weapon and use one for the arm. Elm Tiara of Light. You probably when you're looking for iron ore, you'll probably find your headband over there, especially in cemetery. Int boots by a booster. Yeah. When we're looking for the short rod, we in the pound we could find a short rod as well. I mean the tights as well. Accessory, shotgunner box, probably in tunnel. There's also a box in school too, or it could be another accessory, but yeah, this one should do. And it works well with bio booster since you're already burning paper. Just need to bring another paper. Armor Clergy Cassock. If you're on Bishop Cassock, so that's why you're 3 purple armor type here. If you are on dress, you'll go Dragon Dobok, Tuxedo. If you are on dress shirt, pretty much it. So now we'll look at the advanced one. So for advanced strat here, Palm, Tunnel, Tonfa. Yeah, short one here. You have your gemstone over here. You also have it in tunnel too. Can upgrade your carb too. You have your long rod for your accessory, so the tights too. You'll probably be picking up the tights too. So you have some carb to upgrade. After that, tunnel. Short rod, yeah, long rod. Gemstone carb, optional, yeah. Then you go here. You get your cotton wool glove. That's some gold going here. That's what you want to do for your Draupnir. And if you are already on purple, you could possibly already have a scrap metal by now. But then you do your nail here for the long run. And you can equip your accessory already. Then after that, you go slum. After that, you go slum. You get some cloth for your. You finish pretty much you finish the flag here, the cloth and the kitchen knife, and you get the steel chain for your boots, and the lighter for using the lighter. Bracelet, yeah, bracelet as well because you have the gold bracelet too. You have your gold from tunnel, possibly, most likely. I guess the elm is probably Tiara of Light though. Usually when you go for that setup, usually the helm is Tiara of Light though. Because sometimes you can get the pickaxe in cemetery and can do the headband over there. At this point, you finish the skill for the tonfa, and you can start crafting food, and you finish 2 purple item every round. So that's your advanced build, I guess. So let's do a quick review on the advanced build before I had adridesu. We start pound. We get the shot rod, like we said. That's what we will weapon plasma tonfa, building into plasma tonfa. It does not have any specific research result, but he likes blue and accelerate, blue cell and accelerate for the stamina. Arm will be dropped here. We'll get the golden tunnel, as we just said. Tiara of Light, we should find the hairband, but it's a very flexible ham, as an adverse strat is always flexible. Bio booster should find the tights in when we start a pound. So it's this one should be your boots. Pirate flag, a must in that build. We should find the long run in when we start in pound. And armor, I mean, it didn't specifically talk about the armor, but it just makes sense that we have a steel already. We can find a fabric armor, and we can do either Crusader armor by going chapel for the bishop cassock, or if we find a, because I'm over the text here, but if we find a second gemstone as well when we are in tunnel or pound, we could go sunset armor with that second gemstone as well. So yeah, like we always do, we started with the stats as always, and we see what we have. And we have dual mastery character. They're more complicated because we start D, and our dual mastery here is on Tro as well. So that's more complicated as well. So she's mostly played as a blonde character, really, Emma now. Before she had E plus blonde, and some people still played E plus blonde on Emma because Tro it is an annoying mastery. Tro is an annoying mastery. So mostly she's played as a blonde character, and the recommended build as well. We have a blonde build too. Yeah, exactly. D plus even on garbage stat, it makes a lot of difference. Yes, this is in the formula. Mastery modifier is very good. That's why a D mastery over a D plus mastery, it's matters a lot. Talk about the skill. The last thing that you have to notice about Emma is her stamina. She stays at 100 all game. She's the only character that does that, and it's the it's important to note there because you stay on 100 stamina. So you have low stamina all game with Emma, but as we are about to see, her skill helps. So, cheer up. That's the skill, your combat skill you can use all the time, and you regain some stamina. So yeah, you don't have max high stamina, but you recover some with that cheer up there, and you have it all the time. Every time you move to an area, basically, you have it on. You have the cooldown ready again. So you cheer up a lot of people, and this is a skill damage as well. So it bypass armor. So if you're still new at the game and you don't know what skill damage, see damage that bypass character or gear armor. So you will do a lot of damage with even though your attack is low, you will penetrate the armor anyway. So you will do a lot of damage from your cheer hub, and you kind of scare people away with your cheer hub because it's skill damage. Even though your attack is low, our cheer hub does a lot of damage most of the time. So that's how with her cheer hub damage that she can get her area. Even though she has low attack, since she has cheer hub, she can scare people away with that because she does a big burst of damage. So like, oh, okay, I'll give you the area because that's a lot of damage. That's pretty much the Emma style here, and she can build her armor more faster. But with that, we get by bullying people. She's a D mastery, but she can bully people with her cheer hub here. The more stamina you're missing, the more you're close to 0 here, the more you recover from that as well for the stamina. So yeah, she's very stamina intensive, but you get a reward for it though, because you also have the second skill change, and like Adri said, you can rest and to full HP as well, because since you have only 100 stamina, it does not take very long to charge up your stamina, right? Because only 100, so you can do that and get a change already there. She can, she can just resting from 0, full stamina in like 30 seconds, and you can do your change pretty much. That's also another thing. Mobile, mobile. Yeah, I play on mobile sometimes this game, but yeah, I'm not as good. I'm not as fast, that's for sure on mobile. I don't have my hotkeys. My hotkeys. And yeah, change. That's why with those 2 skill, because that's a bully skill, and that's a very good HP recovery skill. That's why she's D mastery. When you have usually when you have something very strong a skill, that's why you get the D mastery treatment. When you have a very strong skill, and when you're flooded with stamina, you can use change pretty much on cooldown. When you have so much stamina that you have nothing to do with it, that's where you can change on cooldown and not use your food. That's pretty much when you get lucky in a game and you find a lot of stamina. That's what you can do with Hammer as well. It don't always happen, but something can happen with Emma. And something you can do with blue experiment is do the lung capacity increment to increase your max stamina for Hammer. But it makes your cheer up stronger because your max stamina is higher. But the cost of your change taking more time if you want to do it from resting. So that's a thing, but it's also not a thing, right? And that's it we covered everything for Emma. You can check out the first video for more blunt root or my playlist underneath it for more character guide. Bye bye.